So what sprinkler activation service is, that's our service that we provide in the spring. We come out, we turn the system on. If the backflow needs to be tested per whatever city that you live in, we'll make sure to do that. We file the paperwork, send a copy to you, send a copy to the city. While we're there, we also will go through the system. We check the heads, we check the lines, we're looking for leaks. We want to make sure that everything's adjusted as closely as possible to have the optimum patterns, so that way your yard stays green once the system goes in. We try to keep things from spraying in the street, hitting houses, decks, blowing into the back of plants, anything like that. So it's just basically the time of year when we come out, tune the system up, make sure that it's optimal, so that way whenever the heat does hit, the system's working at its best. Just like with anything else, preventative maintenance is a huge part of keeping your property up. We always say that you can either spend a dollar a year, or you can wait and spend $200 at one time to go through it. Sprinkler systems are outside, they're in the elements, they're getting beat up by lawnmowers and kids and just life that happens outside. Critters chew through pipes and wires and all that. So yeah, we recommend once a year going through the system, making those adjustments, just to keep it in top-notch operation. So in our business, we're big on our checklist and our processes. We train each technician to go through a certain process to look for certain things. I forget how many points that it is, but let's just say, for instance, a 10-point inspection. We're looking for broken heads. We're looking for things that are out of adjustment. We're looking for controller details in terms of how it's set up. We pride ourselves on really trying to make sure that we come out, we're thorough, we take our time with doing what needs to be done, and really just trying to give that customer the attention that they would expect. We try to treat those customers' homes like they were our own homes. So the factors that can affect a sprinkler system, number one, it can just be wear and tear, lawnmowers, people doing things in the yard, working. A lot of, we know that the ground can settle or move, heads can shift, they can, come out of adjustment, pipes can, break, or, there's just kind of a multitude of things that happen. There's not much that we haven't seen over the years, but, one thing that we can assure you, anything that's mechanical or has moving parts, it's going to break, it's going to fail. Components wear out. There's electrical connections that are in the ground that need to be, checked. Those can get corroded. We have dogs that like to eat sprinkler heads. And every time it pops up, they go to chew on it, and squirrels like to chew on drip line. It's just outside, and you'd be amazed at how active the world is, even though just in your little yard.